Polk County Emergency Operations Center, and this is our morning update for our response to Hurricane Milton. First, really, the message is today the storm is on the way. We've seen rain bands move through the county already this morning. If you are going to leave your home, whether you're in an area that could be impacted by flood, and we'll talk more about that. If you're not certain about the winds, if you're going to your friends, your neighbors, your family, someone from church, or if your only option is to go to one of our shelters, go now, don't wait. The time to be able to move around safely and make those last minute preparations is rapidly closing. We can expect the arrival of the sustained tropical storm force winds, sometime later this evening around dinner time, 5, 6, 7 o'clock. After that, the weather really will go downhill. Unfortunately after dark, but sometime overnight into the early morning hours is when the peak hurricane force winds and gusts will be here. It's going to be dark. Anticipate those power outages. Anticipate those winds. It may not completely clear until the end of the day tomorrow on Thursday. So once you're hunkered down, just stay put. There's no reason at that point to go out. There will be trees down. There will be power lines down. It will be dangerous to move around. So there's no reason. We want people to be safe. If you're going to go to a shelter or you're going to go in somewhere else due to the storm, go now. We'll talk about some additional closures. Polk County Board of County Commissioners Administration Services and the court system and the clerk of the court system have announced that they will now be closed on Friday as well. We'll announce reopenings. That gets us through the weekend. We'll certainly announce when normal services will begin to resume, hopefully next week. Wanted to touch on the landfill. Normal for Polk County solid waste customers, those collections are in process now. If you self-haul anything to the landfill, that closes at 1 p.m. today, and then the landfill will be closed at 3 p.m. today. If tomorrow on Thursday is your normal waste collection day by Polk County Solid Waste, it will not be picked up tomorrow, and we'll make further determinations on additional pickups based on the storm. The forecast has not really changed significantly. There was a slight bump to the south this morning. Didn't really change much for us here. We're still going to have those strong tropical storm and then hurricane force winds overnight. There's also a significant flood threat. Right now, the rainfall forecast from the Weather Service is somewhere around 6 to 12 inches. Some areas could see as much as 18 inches locally. The rain is on the northern side of the storm. So, and even if the track goes right over Polk County, even if those rains were to our north, in the counties to our north, that water will still flow down to Polk County, and that may take 2 or 3 days to realize for that water to get here, and we see what the impacts are. There's parts of this county that have flooded in the past. We have no way to accurately predict where flood impacts to homes and businesses will occur, but if those areas have flooded in the past, assume that they're going to flood again in this hurricane today. So again, it's important to get out. If you're going to another location, do that quickly. All of our information, the shelters are still open. Those shelter locations are on the county website. As of right now, we've got about 2,800 people total. In our 19 shelters, there's plenty of capacity. If you have a medical condition on oxygen, maybe you've got a concentrator, some other type of device that needs electrical power to stay alive and well, go to the special needs shelters. We're no longer able to transport. Our Citrus Connection is our transportation agency for our special needs program. By the time they finish the transports that are in process now, as well as moving dialysis patients, which is part of their mission for dialysis, they will no longer be able to transport because of the high winds that will be here this afternoon. So if you needed transportation assistance, you're gonna have to get to those special needs shelters yourself. Pet-friendly shelters, there's 3 of those. If you've got, don't let your dogs or your cats be an impediment on why you can't go. You gotta have proof of vaccine, and there's some things there, but don't let your pets, you can go to those pet-friendly shelters. And then the other 13 general population shelters They're available if folks need a safe place to go. Bring some bedding, a pillow, a blanket. Cots are not provided, but it's a safe place to ride out the storm. Bring medication if you have special dietary needs. Bring that. Meals are provided, but we're not able to accommodate everybody's taste, and certainly things with food allergies or some other type of special dietary restrictions. So bring those type of supplies with you. Now is the time. We want Polk County to be safe. We don't want to have any loss of life. Historically, we've seen our most significant injuries and fatalities after the storm when people are trying to clean up. Roads will be flooded, and soon power lines, utility lines, assume they are energized. Don't go in the floodwaters. If we get significant flooding, which is forecast, there could be debris, there could be animals. You just don't know what's in that floodwater, so don't go in the water. We'll keep everyone updated. Please stay tuned to the county website, to our social media, and most importantly, let me close with, there is a tornado threat. We're under a tornado watch until 9 o'clock tonight, so have some way to receive tornado warnings, whether that's a NOAA weather radio, an app on your cell phone, but please have some way to get that emergency information. Thank you. We'll update you. We'll do this briefing again at 4:30 p.m. today. Thank you.